Hello boys and girls, so ready for your grammar lesson. So take out your orange grammar book and you will need a pencil, and if you have a red pencil you can use that. I hope you do. If you don't have a red pencil, that's okay, you can just use your regular pencil for the rest of it. So we haven't done our grammar book in a while. It's been about a month, so this is going to be a little bit of a refresher for you. You're going to open up your book to day 10. Remember, it starts day 1, day 2. If you keep going in order, you'll find day 10. I'm going to flip around the camera so that you can see my book. So I flip to day 5, day 7, day 9, back side of this, day 10. Once you find day 10, you can write today's date at the top, which is 11/30/20. Very good. And now we're going to start off with capitalization. So I'm going to switch to my red pencil. If you have your red pencil, you can switch to your red because we do all our markings with red. Capitalize the name of a road. So remember, any name of a road, the word that comes before the word road will have an uppercase, and the word that says road. So this is our example, Sand Road. Does anyone remember the marking for uppercase letters? Triple underline, right? If you ever forget how to do something, you can look back on your other pages. So if something needs uppercase, you can triple underline it. Sand Road. I know these already have uppercase, but we practice in the example. Good, so Sand Road would be uppercase. Now we're going to look at our sentence and find everything that needs an uppercase letter. Do you remember other times when we need uppercase letters? At the beginning of a sentence, right? So the word, new spelling word, she. So the word she is a new spelling word. We do uppercase S for the first word in a sentence. She went to Green Street. Do you see the name of a road? Do you see the word road? I don't see the word road, but I do see the word street. Is a street the same thing as a road? Yes, it is. So Green Street is the name of a road. So there's we've talked about lots of different types of names of roads. Road, street, avenue, way, terrace. So Green Street, we do triple underline for the G because that's the name of the street. And then triple underline for the S because it's the the title of what kind of road it is. So it's Green Street. Just like Sand Road had uppercase, Green Street. And now you don't have to do this part, but remember I like to write out what this would look like if we used uppercase. So she went to Green Street. And it looks so much clearer once you have that uppercase in the beginning of the sentence. And then the name of this street, so this would be Green Street. It kind of makes it clear, that's something to look at because it has uppercase letters. Those two will go together. It's talking about something important like a street. Very good. So remember, you don't have to write that part. I just like to do it so that you can see it. Jumping down to punctuation, a statement ends in a period. A period, a dot. It tells something. A question ends in a question mark, which is a little squiggle and a dot. It asks something. So we're going to have to read these sentences and figure out, is that a statement or a question? Is it telling or asking? So number 2 has 2 parts. It has part A and part B. Let's look at part A first. And let's read this sentence. I have a dog. I have a dog. Is that a sentence that's telling us something or asking us something? Good, it's telling us I have a dog. It's telling us I have a dog. So we'll put a period and then circle the period. It's a statement telling us I have a dog. Notice our spelling word I in that sentence. And now B, I see another spelling word, the word you. Do you have a dog? Is this sentence telling us something, or is it asking us something? Do you have a dog, or do you have a dog? Yeah, that second one sounds so much better. It's asking, do you have a dog? Question. Yeah, it's asking something. So make your question mark, circle your question mark. And look again at that word, spelling word you, Y-O-U-U. Very good. Now we can switch back to our regular pencil for our lesson, our heart, our lesson. A word may have one letter. E or E alone does not form a word. So remember how the word I forms a word on its own. But the letter E can't form a word on its own. So if you ever have an E on its own, it's not going to be uppercase. It would be uppercase if it was at the beginning of a word that's at the beginning of a sentence or the beginning of a name. Like Amelia has an E at the beginning, so uppercase. But E on its own would never have E at the beginning of a sentence. E on its own will never be a word. So we're going to trace the capital E, start real line down, and go straight, left to right. And then our lowercase e, left to right, big backward loop. And now let's read our sentence below. May I help you? Ooh, it's a question mark at the end, so we know this is an asking question, so we ask it with a certain tone to our voice. May I help you? Notice the spelling word I and you. May I help you? Let's trace over. We have uppercase M in the beginning. Backward loop for A, may. Line down, left to right, left to right. Always uppercase I for the word I. Help you. And then you're going to write it on your own. Remember, try to line up all your words underneath the letters above it. Make sure you have a small space between the letters in a word, but then a bigger space, so you should be able to fit a whole pencil between each word. So may and I will have to go further apart. We don't want the word I to go right next to may, or else it'll look like it's part of that word, but it's a separate word. Pencil space between I and help. And bigger space between help and you. Very good. Great job with your grammar lesson today.